Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another stream of Kerbal Space Program. Today we've got a few minor missions to do. In particular, we have a spacecraft returning from Juno, which we're going to try and capture into local orbit, and we are trying to arrange a meet up with our interstellar vehicle. So, interplanetary, space station. So, both of those are coming up. We'll go on to them very shortly. Just waiting for KSP to load up. There we go. Oh, we can probably show you it. No, we can't. Anyway, what else has been going on today? Well, did a bit more work in Blender. Got a little bit more of the train station loading dock. Not train station, cargo boat loading dock scene done. And also I've published a couple more Blender scenes to my Twitter showing a new artwork which was going to be used in thumbnails. So check that out as well. Yay. Okay. Got some more cached stuff done. Yep. And I should be soon recording a new video, just a short one on VTubing. Although every time I say this is going to be short, it turns out to be a lot longer than I expect, so who knows? Yow. There we go. Okay. We are loading in. Let's switch over to the page. We're almost up there. With the science, we are looking to get... Where is it? That's one of those goals, but the heavy aerodynamics, because that has the really big cargo bay, which I think we'll need to use to recover. So, hold on, we've got 300. Excellent. And that is cool. Now, let's have a look at our alarm clocks. Got a maneuver in 17 days, our capture maneuver, and this other maneuver here. Excellent. I should have given them better names. And our contracts. Juno Stone. That's fine. Planetary Disco we are working on. We're working on this as well. And the science is the other thing. Oops. Drop out of here. Science needs better antennas. And I think that comes with that. So this is the next thing we'll be working on. So we're going to need about 400 new science for that. Okay. Let's get on with our missions. So let's check mission control. 2 scientists. What orbit around the sun? Orbit around the sun. We could grab that. Explore jewel. What do we got? Ah! This one is good. We'll grab that. There we go. Of course, we're already heading for jewel. Well, let's go into and skip over to the next. Huh? Oh yeah, they're all orbiting the sun. That makes sense. Okay. Alarm clocks. Warp to the next one. They speed around. See if this will work. It slows down. Jump to vessel. Delete and close. Okay. Hold on. Why are you marked as being orbiting the sun? Did you go interstellar? Interplanet? No. That's weird. Okay. That's fine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Cool. Kill off our velocity here. Set ourselves up for re-entry. There we go. And I'm just fine-tuning that to get it below. Get it down to about that looks good, nice and safe. There. Right, let's just save you there. Cool. Up to that point. Yeah, we got plenty of time. We'll set you to always point towards entry point. Okay. we go. Now, I'll wait until the speed reduces to a point where we are starting to... Actually, since our periapsis is below that, we can actually safely go like that and like that. And the debris safely explodes. There we go. Always a little bit scary doing one of these re-entries, since I'm never sure if we'll slow down enough to get the parachute. Yes. We're gaining altitude. That's a little worrying. It's also got to make sure that this falls down below the... Oh, yeah, it's gonna... We are going to re-enter. Excellent. And we're falling down. Oh, speed's reducing. So we'll kill off our velocity. Getting down here. So we're about 200 kilometers at our periapsis. And there we go. It was actually a nice clean re-entry. We're sort of almost bouncing off, but I suspect that will continue to decay because the lower we are, the faster. Actually, no, we actually escaped. We didn't quite re-enter on that one. So, okay. But this is continuing to drop down. If that drops down below 70, we will officially be suborbital. Okay. London Bridge, yeah. That is something that is happening. There we go. And how are you, Ted? I hope you are going well. That's just waiting for ourselves to drop down some more. That's the highest point is 83. Fortunately, we haven't gone above 70, so we can't fast forward yet. interesting that we're having sort of like it adjusting up and down as the forces sort of fight with each other. There we go. Yeah, come on. Either go up to over 70 so I can fast forward, or keep dropping down so I don't have to. There we go. Oh, don't tell me we ran out of power. Come on. There we go. I want it to face into the atmosphere. Oh no, that's fine. It's adjusting ourselves. And we will land very shortly from this. And we've got enough, probably got enough science to grab the other thing we are looking for. And here we go. We're up to Mark 7. There. And what's going on? Rocking back and forth. I think it's the atmospheric effects also sort of boosting that. Getting a nice glow. Ah, okay. That is quite cool. Yeah, here we're starting to come into spring, although hasn't got much warmer yet, but it will warm up eventually, and then it'll be stinking hot and uncomfortable, but that's the way it is. There we go. Just wiggling around. But we have very short winters here, so can't really complain about the cold. There we go. Where are we going to land? I'm wondering. Ah, excellent. That looks like nowhere in particular. So it's the continent that's next to the space station. Excellent. We're slowing down. Drop through. Because we also have a very shallow re-entry profile, it should actually be a lot safer this time. So dropping down, we're about 5 times the speed of sound in the local atmosphere. There we go. Because that tends to vary. The speed of sound tends to vary according to how far we are how low into the atmosphere we are, so lower we go. Speed of sound, I think, gets slower. Here we go. Slowing rapidly down. Soon we will see this go green, at which point we can deploy the arm and deploy the parachutes. There we go. So drop that. Deploy them. We can switch off the stability assistance and allow ourselves to safely descend into the water off of this coast. And that will complete probably another one of our missions. Do we have any missions actually? No, we don't have any missions for that one. Orbit Jewel. So we've got 2 dual-based missions, which we need the extra big antennas for. There we go. So I'll probably be launching a booster rocket with a pair of antennas. Actually, you don't need a pair, we can just have a single one, which will be a communication satellite. And then we'll launch one for Jewel as well. There we go. I think it's recover or transmit. Excellent. That is quite fine. And that's coming in as well. Why is that all weird? I'm not... That's better. There we go. So these guys will have a quite decent thing. Let's just fast forward. And we'll land quite nicely in the ocean. Ah, they're clapping. They are quite happy to be home. Yeah, that's all right. So what things are you considering for your Mid-Autumn Festival? What things do you think you'll have as events there? And we go. Kersplush. Recover the vessel. And right. Let's see how much science we get. Oh, a lot of science. So crew report, EVA report, surface sample, magnemometer, mystery group observation, seismic scan, atmospheric pressure scan, temperature scan, and recovered returned vessel. Excellent. And we've got some parts back. Both of those have gone up to a level 2. Cool. So we can now unlock the big antenna. I think we can also just unlock these as well, since we've got them. And while we are at it, let's launch our, because we got plenty of time there, let's launch 2 missions. So this will be a ComSat. Open. Okay. Just want a sort of like a probe. Let's use our Minmus one and just cut down on things. So like that. That's overkill, really, isn't it? Let's go for just a new design then. We'll need, as a core, one of these. Let's go by cost. That's the most advanced of the stellar cores, the data cores. And we'll get some power on it. So communication and science power. Battery bank. Battery bank. Battery bank. Then we'll go for big ask. Ones of those. And communications. The RA100, and if we look at that, that has 100G, which is a lot bigger than anything else we've got. Oh, we got these ones too, the Comtron. It's 100G as well. So that's relay and that's direct. So we want the relay. Excellent. That is all we need for our satellite. I'm going to stick a docking port on the back of it, just in case we ever have to... That's wrong. If we ever have to reposition it, it's handy to have a docking ring on it. But okay, we have a docking port, and we will now attach our actual rocket to it. So I'm thinking upper stage, small one, fuel tanks, Not liquid fuel. I want normal fuel. We don't have to go for cost now. We go for size. Go smallest first. Like that. With an engine. Go. Terrier, that will be our last. So like adjusting the final orbits. Payload. Coupling. So we'll have a stack separator. There. Go into payload. That's not going to work. We need a slightly bigger payload. So just big enough to place a ferry section there. There we go. That is fine. We'll have an adapter stage next. We'll go one of the ones that have fuel tanks in them. That's fine. And like that. Like that. Probably simple enough to do it like that. Engines. Throw on a mainsail. Why in there? Yeah, that's simple enough. Move it up slightly. That might just be enough. Hold on. What's our power to rate ratio? Yeah, power rate ratio is pretty fine. We'll go call this one ComSat. And we'll save you. And control, not cargo, actions. Zoom in here, click on that. Toggle that one. Don't put it on stage. Reset that. Put that on custom one. Toggle solar panels. Let's try for a launch. since this is a new design. All sorts of chaos is going to ensue. There we go. Okay. Lean ourselves over slightly. Right. But flight, let's try that again. This might be one that wants to go straight up. Here we go. Power. I think we're going to have to wait until we are over 10 Ks before we do anything. Cut back on our thrust a bit. $5K, $7K. Right, you need stabilizing fins. Vert flight, vehicle assembly. Go for aerodynamics. Like that. We'll zoom in. Stick stabilizer fins on you. Save and launch. There we go. Cut down to a quarter thrust. Just want to remain at about Mach 1. 7. Go for a bit of a lean now. Okay. Right. Maneuver. Go for a bit of a circularization here. Just adjust ourselves slightly. Won't bother. Oh, we don't have any of that. Right. We don't have any ability to yeah, that's better. 4 5 4 3 2. Just a quick burn to reposition ourselves. Deploy that. Increase the power for our circularization burn. Just right. There we go. We managed to break the thing, so that's no good. Revert flight. Revert to vehicle assembly. I think no. Let's have a look at the power details for this power thing. Tolerance 50 Gs. Okay. Not sure how they got broken then. Let's try launching again. Engines to max. Go to launch. There we go. Ease back. Keep those pinned. There we go. Let's start leaning. Right. Yeah, this is a very a very high power to weight ratio, so it just screams off of the that's going on like that. There we go. So deploy. Those are fine at the moment. We'll continue up to periapsis and then we'll circularize. Like that. Burn in 14. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So soft burn. Okay, we might have ran into problems before with this. There we go. Right. Overshot slightly. That's fine. Let's extend the panels. And we'll set your status. It's one of those classic. There we go. Could be ComSat 1. Accept. Do a relay. And we're going to make you point normal. Even though it doesn't matter, and I don't think you've got enough control over your attitude, so you'll just sort of drift. Hi, Mizo. Good to see you. And you've got a nice circular orbit as well. Excellent. We go to the Space Center now. And I hope you are going well, Mizo. I'm having a pretty good day myself. We go space probes, toggle relays. Oh, Unicom relay That's good. And that one is it. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have a headache anymore either. Oh. Right. Actually go into planning. You comp set 1, just jump onto you. The good thing is you briefly can get there. Too many offshooted satellites, yeah. What's cool is we are briefly getting communication with some of the ships, some of the satellites we launched a long time ago. But you in here, what I want to check here is just the mission planner. Current orbit. Oh. Well, that's not going to help us. Let's go back to the space station. We will. Oh, it's our. We've got our whole year to do that one, so we're going to add a new rocket. Oh, open up that one. Delete that fairing. This one's going to be a new space probe. So, remove that. Remove that as well. Ah, hi there, Mutator. Good to see you as well. So this is going out to Jewel. Do we have... We don't have the atomic power yet. So... have the really big panels. Like that, and we'll also add in where is it? Communications, electrical, be under control, command and control, the stabilizer, not just the RCS type stuff. Then we'll get our science package in our payload. Not the big service bay. This small neat service bay. Open that up. In here, we're going to have... Alright. What do we have? Well, pair of thermometers. Accelerometers are no point because we're going to be in orbit. That is not useful. Survey scanner. Magnetometer, yep. Stick them on the sides like that. Lab, no point. We're gonna not. This is an thing. You Okay. Put you in there. Barometer's fine. And Science Junior. There. Ah! That is cool. And now I'm going to look at our cheat sheet. Huh? Did it come up? No, it didn't. Right. So we need to calculate how much Delta V we're going to need. Kerbal Space Program. Oh! That is an issue. Kerbal Space Program. Delta V map. I just want to calculate. Yeah, they can do that. There we go. So 160 plus 980 plus 930 give us 2070. Okay. So well, that's perfectly understandable why you would swear when you get hurt. It actually triggers the release of endorphins, which is the body's natural pain-killing compound. There we go. So we want 2070 Delta V in this stage. So we'll keep an eye on the Delta V there. So fuel tank and engine. We go engine, we go for the atomic. Like that. Right, so weight ratio, ISP. Burn is 1038, that's not enough. So we get a bit more fuel. So liquid fuel fuselage. That's a small size one. There we go. Let's go. I see if it's smaller. Oh. Now, even though we double the fuel, it won't actually double the amount of. Will not double the Delta V, but it will bring it up to enough. Okay. There. Just practicing for the tournament this December. Okay. It is good to be in good practice. And let's also get a fairing around here as well. Communications, electrical. Payload. There we go. That's the big fairing. That's the little fairing. We ran into that problem before. That is a bit concerning. Because it might be a sign of a minor head injury, so make sure you take care of yourself. There we go. Right. So that's the fairing in place. It's interesting that the delta V calculations are radically different between these two. Well, we will make sure, keep an eye on that. There. So next stage is our launching mechanism. So fuel, engines, structural, fuel, not that size, next size up. Okay. Why aren't I finding the right... There we go. Get the big ass fuel tanks out of the way. And we go for mainsail. Okay, we want to have more than that. There we go. Fuel tanks again. The Rockomax thing there. This gets us about 3K, which is probably enough to launch us into orbit. Want stability as well. Go for 3 of these. 3 winglets. And we don't need to repeat that. Just have the one. Just have the one. And bring you down to near the surface. But not clipping for the ground. Undo that. We are building a scientific probe to go to the Jupiter equivalent in this system, which is called Joule. Right. So next thing we're going to set up the tasks. So you on custom 1, toggle solar arrays. On custom 2, run that. Observe. Log temperature. Log pressure data. And do a material survey. Save that. Close that. Right. And that's all set up. Save this. Oh, we're going to rename it as well. Dual. There. There's a basketball tournament now, but I don't want to join in. They're really big, haha, and tall. Yeah, and if you just had a, if you've just been hit in the head, it's probably a good idea not to get another injury anytime soon. So, go for this launch. Power you up. You're going straight up. Cool. So we'll continue up until we get to about Mark 1 and we'll throttle back. Like that. Yeah. So 700 meters, 8 kilometers. Start slight of a little bit of a lean. Go. Increasing our thing. Now, allow ourselves to start to drift now. Okay. Maneuver. Get you into a nice circular orbit. Cool. Oh, we actually have the thing, so we can actually do this. And lean ourselves over like that. Deploy that. And we'll come around We gone and destroyed the... Nope. They're fine. Cool. So, start the burn shortly. $19, $18, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1. Burn. There we go. We'll come back in to... I didn't have a decoupler. Revert flight. Revert to vehicle assembly. That was very silly of me. Coupling. That's all fixed. Having a multi-stage vehicle doesn't make much sense. We don't split off the stages. Alright. Let's try that again. Thrust to maximum. There we go. Up. As we start getting around Mark 8, pull back the power. Go like that. We start to set up a gravity turn at about 10 kilometers up. There we go. Keeping an eye on everything. Here we go. This is about 100 meters. There we go. Out of maneuver. Have that go make a circular-ish orbit. That's circular-ish enough. Deploy there. Turn ourselves towards our maneuver node. There we go. fine. Don't want to deploy I've got plenty of engine. No, we've got plenty of charge as well. Excellent. So let's try this again. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just adjust our thing there. There. There we go. And this time we stage properly. Right. So we have the satellite and the power. We got... Oops, we used the wrong tank at the bottom one. Ah, it's fine. There we go. Just circularize properly. Hold on. Little concern. I think it was 260, wasn't it? Oh yeah, we're going to have plenty of fuel. There we go. Just getting ourselves into a nice circular orbit. And ticking off that. We're going to dual. We've got enough delta V. So we can create a maneuver for it. We might not be able to circularize properly. That might be an issue. Create an alarm. There we go. When will that happen? Oh, that will be the next mission. Excellent. Yeah, let's move our satellite into place. And I'll deploy the solar panels. Let's fast forward. Sorry for the flickering. There we go. Auto up cancelled. Hold on. That was behaving a little weirdly. There we go. few more minutes and then we will do our next burn. Excellent. So delete and close. Retract that. We turn to face our maneuver target. And then we will start the burn. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Oh, it's going to do that whole drag thing. There we go. Checking on resources. We've got plenty of power because the atomics are generating some of it for us. Keep an eye on that. We'll probably have to end up doing some corrections mid-flight. There we go. Just want to check on our contract. Okay, so we need to orbit duel for that contract. We'll keep that in mind. Okay. We have, so leave us with a few hundred meters a second. Once we get into orbit, well, we don't, once we've broken orbit, I mean. This is about, will be about a 2-minute burn. Oh, 1 minute. Okay, we've broken. Reach escape velocity. Now the orbit is heading out. Okay. Just do a slight adjustment there. Good thing is Joule's gravity well is pretty damn big, so I don't have to worry about the ship missing the planet. Okay. There we go. Yeah. This will take a while as well. going to have my eye on the thrust control lever, because this bit, oopsie daisy. It's probably easier if I go here, dual. Kill that now. Can I switch that to focus view? No, I can't. Okay. Keep an eye on here by myself. I want to keep thrusting until that gets really close. So it's going down, because I know the closer I get, the easier it is to get an orbit. Okay. And 5. 1400. I think that'll be enough. Let's see if we can get an orbit from here. Add a maneuver. Tell it to go backwards. No. Kill that. Kill that maneuver. Got to bring this down even more. Right. How much? Oh. Okay. That also doesn't work. Kill that. Bring ourselves even lower in the orbit. Okay. Let's try that again. Add maneuver. Well, that's no good. There we go. Are we even getting the same? Are we even on the right thing? And okay. Well, it looks like this will have to be a flyby. Will satisfy some of the mission parameters, but not all of them. Oh. Let's kill that again. Now, on here. Let's go really low. Because I want to see the... see a severe angular kick from here. Going down. Okay, how about there? Nope. No good. Ah, focus view, that's what I wanted. See, the maneuver wasn't at the periapsis. Okay, that's not enough to make it orbit. Let's bring it down further, because now I can see there you go. That's better. Over here. Perfect. It's tight, but that is doable. Create an alarm for our next maneuver node. Dual capture. There we go. And make sure we deploy the solar cells. So that is done. It's set up for 2 years' time. And fulfill 2 more of our contracts. And I think that is a good enough for the stream. So let's head back to my main room. Thank you everybody for joining me today. We managed to recover the spaceship from Minmus and land it. We launched a communication satellite into orbit to go to Jool, and we've also launched our probe to Jool. So tomorrow we'll be playing some Minecraft, and we'll continue this playthrough of Kerbal Space Program on next Monday. So I hope to see you there. If you enjoyed this stream, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, both in the archives and live. And we are there for this stream at least. Mizzo. Thank you very much. See you later.